I'm Lark.
I'm Nicholas.
This is week 3 of our Level Up Lindy Hop series for the month of April 2019. So week 3, our focus was on musicality. The class is called Jazzity Jazz. A lot of topics we talked about, the phrasing of the music, the timing of the music, finding the beat of the music, and kind of incorporating that into your dancing. So a couple just key points that we talked about. Not all, but a lot of the music that we're dancing to most commonly as swing dancers and Lindy Hoppers is going to be in our 4/8 count style of structure of phrasing. So for us swing dancers, we like to think about music in terms of 8s, more specifically in terms of the phrasing, at least in some standard swing dance music, not all, and this does not apply to blues structure, 12-bar blues phrasing, so don't go down that road right now. For us, we think about 4/8 counts equaling one phrase. So a really great way to use that as an example is in the famous California routine. You have 4/8 counts, swing out from closed, 2 swing outs from open, and an 8-count circle. That right there is a phrase for us Lindy Hoppers, and we love using phrases because it's really easy to connect with the music and predict the music often because a lot of it is pretty formulaic. So there's often an intro, then you have the melody once or twice through, you get some solos, then you usually have the melody repeat. It's also called the head. They do the head again, and then ending, outro, fade out, whatever it was at the time. To incorporate some of the musicality into our dancing, we talked about one of the really famous Frankie Point moves, which was the point and freeze with a little shaky shake. So just the timing on that move, it's a rock, step, and freeze. So we're going to be in open position. We rock, step, back, and in. And the in is not an actual step. We're just doing a tap of that foot. So the weight doesn't shift forward. We stay back on that back foot. Follows left, leaders right. So it looks like this. Rock, step, freeze. And the pretty quintessential way to do it is to add the point. So we go away and point. You can repeat that movement. It's 4 counts. A 1, 2, 3, hold 4, 5, 6, 7, hold 8. You can also add in those freeze and shake. So that would look like this. Rock, step, freeze, shake, 6, 7, 8. So in order to actually facilitate leading this movement, leaders, you're going to think about leading a rock step, but instead of a rock lead with that energy forward like you normally do on your swing out, you're going to think about neutralizing that energy and bringing it really here into the midline. So you're going to go rock, neutralize it, and sink down into that back hip, right? Rock, lead, down, rock, step, down. So that little point and wag and shake is a kind of silly movement, but it is pretty quintessential in the Lindy Hop world. And there's tons of music where that fits really, really well. And that kind of movement or that kind of rhythm, whether you're in open position and do a rock, step, freeze, or in closed position like we talked about a couple weeks ago with a rock, step, and freeze, can really add to the musicality of the way you connect with the music in your dancing. So I think that's about it. We covered a lot of stuff tonight. It's hard to recap this in a video, but I hope you learned something new. Jazz is democracy.